Hi lovelies. Today I'm going to do the Newbie Authortube Tag because obviously I haven't done a lot of videos and some of you may not know who I am. First of all, I'm Jenny Noble. I write under the name J Noble. I haven't published anything yet, but we'll get to that. I have 12 questions. First one is, how did you find out about Authortube? I stumbled upon Authortube by accident. I was looking up information on writing and editing and all that fun stuff. And I came across Jenna Moresi, and I came across Marissa Mohi and a few others. And from there, I kind of branched off to others that popped up on my screen. Question 2, what genres do you write in? Currently, I'm writing romance. I have a paranormal romance series that I'm working on and a contemporary romance series. I do like to write fantasy. I do have a couple of flash fiction that I like to do, and I do have a serial killer one that I would really want to work on, but I haven't yet. Number 3 is, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? Category, adult. I don't feel comfortable writing anything less. My stories always end up being adult anyway. Writing tense is usually past, and point of view is usually third person. Are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? I'm an in-betweener. I lean more to plotting that goes awry. I start out very basic outline, flesh it out more and more until I get chapters, and then I kind of wing the rest. I do go back and replot things on and off, but it seems to work for me. It says, are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? I am yet to be published. I'm hoping to have my first book published this year. What publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house and or literary agent? I don't have one. I'm leaning more towards the self-publishing side. I do have thoughts of maybe querying out, but I haven't really reached that point yet. What Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? To be perfectly honest, I'm still figuring that out. I want to share my writing experience and my journey with others, and I want to do some lives, but I haven't exactly figured out what I want to do. It says, when did you start writing? I started writing in middle school, mostly poetry and prose to help deal with my chaotic world. And then I did stop writing for several years after high school, and I just picked back up, I'd say about 5-6 years ago, to seriously writing. What was the first story I ever wrote? My first story I ever wrote was based on butterflies changing people's lives. It was weird and it didn't really make sense, but hey, I was in middle school. What authors have inspired you to write the most? As cliche as it sounds, Stephen King has always been one of my favorite writers. He inspired me. I don't write in the same genre, but his passion for writing and his straightforward attitude always kept my attention and made me want to write more. It says, do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? I used to just write when the moment hit me. Now I'm getting a lot better with scheduling my writing. I do work a part-time job, and I do try to do other things, but I try to write anywhere between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. and it usually works out pretty good. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? Right here in my little cave. I usually write by hand first. My brain dump, characters, bios, my world building, and the start of my outline. And then I move everything over to the computer. I live in a really small apartment with my hubby, and he put curtains up for me, so I have a little cubby to where I can write without anyone bugging me, which is really nice. And the last question, what are you most looking forward to now that you're part of the Authortube community? Technically, I've been part of the community a little bit for a few months now. I've got a couple of videos. I've been doing lives, but it's mostly, you know, as a person in chat. Sometimes participating has been just a blast, and I want to do more of it. Now that I've decided to share my personal journey, I hope to expand even to more wonderful relationships with other writers, creative people, and hopefully I can come up with some decent videos and share my personal journey of writing and hopefully the ups and downs as we go. So that's all I have for you today. If you want, hit the bell, subscribe, like, and when I finally get a normal routine of getting videos out, you'll see me pop up on YouTube. I hope you have an amazing day.